A man traveling in a desert sees a pond and a tree some distance away, but as he moves further the pond and the tree disappears. The reason behind this is light comes down from the tree, travels in the warmer air and reaches human eye, but what man assumes that light travels in a straight line and he sees the image closer than it actually is. This is the physics of mirage. Mirage is an optical phenomenon which creates an illusion of the presence of water and is a result of refraction of light from a non-uniform medium. Mirage is observed mainly during sunny days when driving on a roadway. How is it caused? Mirage is caused due to total internal reflection of light by the various layers of air. It is an optical illusion which is responsible for the appearance of the water layer at short distances in a desert or on the road. Mirage is an example of total internal reflection which occurs due to atmospheric refraction. Explanation: when the light rays from the sun travel straight through the atmosphere, these light rays travel at different speeds through the hot and cold air. For mirage to occur, the ground should be very hot and the surrounding air cold. The layer which is above the ground gets warmed. The light ray gets refracted when the light moves through the cold air and into the hot air layer. This is how mirage occurs. When the light falls on a surface at an angle which is more than critical angle of the surface material, in case of glass 42 degree, then it is reflected back from inside the transparent material through which it is passing. This in case of sand occurs in a desert, and in case of charcoal occurs on a road when sunlight falls over it. So, when light rays from the sun reach this air pocket just above the road, the speed of the photon increases slightly, causing its path to alter, or bend from an observer's point of view. This makes something that looks like a puddle of water appear on the road. So, mirages are most common in deserts. They happen when light passes through two layers of air with different temperatures. The desert sun heats the sand, which in turn heats the air just above it. The hot air bends light rays and reflects the sky. What is a mirage? Optical illusions can trick explorers. Imagine you're in the desert. You're lost. You've been walking for hours. You've run out of water. On the horizon, you see a giant, shimmering puddle of water. Yippee, you shout. You're saved. But, it's not a puddle of water. It's a mirage. Mirages are optical illusions that have fooled many thirsty explorers. How do mirages form? Normally, light waves from the sun travel straight through the atmosphere to your eye. But, light travels at different speeds through hot air and cold air. Mirages happen when the ground is very hot and the air is cool. The hot ground warms a layer of air just above the ground. When the light moves through the cold air and into the layer of hot air, it is refracted, bent. A layer of very warm air near the ground refracts the light from the sky nearly into a U-shaped bend. Our brain thinks the light has traveled in a straight line. Our brain doesn't see the image as bent light from the sky. Instead, our brain thinks the light must have come from something on the ground.